Can't believe my eyes, what a beautiful surprise. Girl, you look so right, your waist and the music feeling nice. Girl, you see tonight, I wanna hold it down and take a ride. A high like a kite, your waist and the music.
Welcome back to The Buzz, and today's Buzz artist is none other than Charles Marshall, aka S. Dot.
Yeah!
Welcome to The Buzz finally, Charles.
Well, thank you for having me. And thank you for inviting me to this great establishment. I've been hearing a lot about this place, to be honest with you guys, K Casa. A lot of my peers, you know, they're telling me, boy, you know, them fellas, them open my place. Some young entrepreneurs now, fellas around the way. You understand? They open the place and they say the food and things nice. And
hence the reason why.
Yeah, nice and cozy now, you know? So if you have somebody you want to impress, you could bring them to the K Casa.
Yeah? But we would have time to go through the menu and dabble in the food. But before we dabble in the food...
We need to?
Yes! Before we dabble in the food, before we dabble in the food, I have to dabble into who is Charles Marshall and what is going on with Charles Marshall.
People like you don't know who is Charles Marshall. You like you know.
Well, most people don't know that you came from humble beginnings. And
yeah, like most people, you know, like most people.
And your career started at what age?
Basically, about 16. Let's say 16. Entertainment-wise, it started here. 16.
And from 16 to now, there's the brand known as Charles Marshall.
Yeah.
Let the people know your struggle. I have to say a struggle because people think everything is so easy and placed in your lap and they don't understand the journey.
Well, you know what? All of us started, one place where we had the love of music. You understand? The love for music and that kind of thing. You know, you listen to music all the time while you're studying. You know, that was my story. I grew up with my aunt and my uncle, her husband, you know, I call him uncle. It was simple, you know. I basically, it reached a point where I had to make a choice. Because when I left Trinity College, my aunt wanted me to go into, you know, the typical, look, you get Trinity Bank. After Roy Tech, you get Trinity Bank. I know you're management trainee. Yes. You want to go and play music. You want to go and spin record. You want to line by downtown class. What are you doing?
8 to 4.
Get out my place. Okay. You understand? But no, it was love, but it was that kind of harsh love. And basically, I was faced with a choice. It's either I become the bank manager, or I become Charles Marshall, the performer, you know, and I'd love the music and the song man kind of, you know, DJ, MC kind of business, that kind of thing. And the love was really for the music, you know, and that aspect, the entertainment aspect, you know. So, so that's what happened with me. That's what happened with me. And during that, I'm talking like what, 16 to about 21,
right.
Obviously it wasn't easy in the sense that you're sleeping by brethren, you're sleeping by friends, girlfriends, you're sleeping all over the place basically. You're waiting from couch to couch, this one floor. It was rough. Sometimes you get to, the place you're supposed to lay your head, knock on the door. That is your time you come in my place. I gotta find somewhere else to stay. It was like that. It was like that for me, real talk. You know, but it was all good. It was a good experience. At the end of the day, just like my aunt sacrificed for me, to get me to this point now where I could, you know, be comfortable and that kind of thing and have my own family now and doing my thing. It was the same with me. I had to sacrifice. I had to know, well, guess what? You want to do music, you understand? You want to go away from the norm of, you know, getting into that kind of, how should I put it, boy? You know, the career where you're the bank or the lawyer, the doctor, that kind of thing. Yeah, the 8 to 4 kind of vibe. The established job that most of our parents want us to do because it's safe. You're being safe. Yeah, that's what they know, you know, that's what they know. And a lot of people didn't see the longevity or the stability in what
you wanted to get into.
Yeah, and what we're doing now.
The art form.
Yeah.
Now,
we give it the name, the art form.
The art form. Now, speaking of music, you have been, or still is, I should say, television presenter, radio announcer, and now you, as you said, you love music. You're performing soca music, which you love to death. And most people don't know this, but Charles Marshall loves soca music.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I want to be brutally honest here, right? And I want I mean, after this interview, I mean, artists and people of that time who remember how it was, you understand? I want you all to let your voices be heard. We, and when I say we, the Excalibur, the Jugglers, the Radioactive, and well, even Umba, we kind of transform Umba as well, because remember Umba was known as, you know, yeah, Maximilian, I'm just play dancehall and reggae thing when we Savannah around carnival time. But we actually got Umba. We kind of, transformed and kind of made him evolve.
Okay.
You know, when it comes to his appreciation and love for the music now,
right,
which we affectionately call the art form, right? What happened is that there was a phase where we were so caught up with dancehall and like music from elsewhere. You understand? Which is all good. Music is music.
Yeah.
You understand? No matter what genre, if you love it, you love it. You understand? But what happened? It was for us. Carnival was like a, oh God, Carnival coming around now.
I really don't want to play this.
No, it's not that thing. You see,
vibe, or
you see. Remember, at the end of the day, right? There's some sort of, I should say, the attention now moved away from us, because we had the attention basically for about 9 months in a year, 8-9 months in a year. It was all about us. You know, the songman thing and the parties and the DJs and that kind of thing. But then the attention moved away from us to now the bands and the soca artists and that kind of thing, right? So what happened now? And with us traveling, we realized, fellas, what you're doing, because when we go abroad, no matter, we could be better than the DJs there that playing at these events.
Right.
They would still hire you to play the music of your country, the music of your land, you know,
and
what you're known for now, the calypso, the soca, that kind of thing. And if you couldn't play a proper set, they're watching like, but what we hire you for? We didn't hire you on to play hip-hop dance, so that kind of thing. So it started there, you know, and then some of us kind of dabble into the, you know, into the music, well, started to sing, that kind of thing. Some more successful than others.
Right.
You understand? But it was still there, and we kind of brought back our generation back into the culture.
And loving it.
Yeah.
More than anything else.
You know, because remember, we dealing with influential minds and that kind of thing, right? And we were very influential where if we say, hey, there's waiters,
this is what it's
our generation would follow.
Yeah,
we had that influence, that whole era with the Jugglers, the Radioactive, the Excalibur, the Maximilla, and if I'm forgetting anybody, no scene, but I just remember, you know, that, the cell construction, sorry, right? Cell construction, important as well. You understand? But it was that kind of thing, and we now created a kind of movement, well, back, because it was there.
It was always there.
It was always there. But there was a time when it was lost. You know, people, I mean, some people don't want to be honest about that. There was a time when it was lost, and we kind of brought it back and made it cool and hip. Yes, Stred. Yeah, we on this.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of way. And then we started to participate, and we started to be, you know, people of the art form and contributors to the art form and that kind of thing.
And carrying it further.
Yeah, you know.
All right, so Charles, I want to find out something. Do you think, as a DJ or say VJ, you have advantage?
Well, I have DJ, yeah. Oh, why are you going there still? The advantage now?
The advantage with your music, because you know people will say, because you're on radio and you have your music as well, because you are also a performer, you're an artist, just like the other soca artists in Trinidad and Tobago. Don't get it twisted. But they say it sometimes you may have the advantage over others who are not on radio. Do you think that's it? Yeah?
Let me be honest, yeah. We faced in the country with a certain level of immaturity when it comes to a lot of things. You understand? And this is overall. As a society, to me, we're still very immature, right? We need to understand that, all right, Charles Marshall has a story. He had his journey. You understand? He got from A to B, right? And everybody else, you will have your journey as well. You understand? And you need to understand that, because, all right, we are now faced with a situation where, all right, yes, you're Charles Marshall and you're on the radio, and people will think, well, all right, Shal and them just play their own music, wherever. Let me tell you something. We have an open forum, we have an open program where, and I'm very glad about that. We have callers who will call us and let us know if we're being unfair.
Right.
We have an audience who is very real with us. Yes, they love us, you know, and they will be our so-called fans or listeners or whatever it is. But they will call us and they'll say, Shall that one go on there, you know, I know, you know, that one missing, you know, I ain't feel that kind of way. And I mean, with us, it's like that. I could talk about me,
right,
and my experience and my journey. You understand? To say it's unfair, I don't know. Not in our case, because it's not like we could do whatever we want when we on air.
It's not like it's your station
cannot,
or...
Yeah, it's not my station.
Right.
You understand? And contrary to popular belief, I don't have control over my bosses. You understand? Mutual respect. They understand who I am.
Right.
And where I've gotten to and that kind of thing, and I've grown and that kind of thing and whatever, they understand this very well.
Right.
You understand? So it's a no master thing and whatever. But at the end of the day, we have to respect the rules. You understand? And what is laid out and the guidelines and the programming of the station.
Right.
So you will never hear, and this time here, that Shal Marshall is on radio and I'm playing a Shal Marshall song for like 30 minutes, an hour, that kind of thing.
And wheeling it up about 20
Yeah,
times.
come on. And I mean, because a lot of people ask me that, they say, Shal, how this feel? But I say, you don't mix me up with other people. You understand? Mm-hmm. And it's unfortunate that, you know, we can't be mature. Well, at least many people can't be mature and say, boy, you know what? Guys, here's my contribution. All you like? You know?
Yeah.
But I think that whole question of unfair advantage and all this kind of thing, it was brought up by people who are insecure in themselves and their work.
Right.
Let's be real about it. You understand? Because, yo, it's not just Shal Marshall who is on air and is singing. There are many people who are on air and singing, and all you get to see them in a fete, in any major fete. Okay. You understand? Let's be real. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You could play your stuff for how long you want. If people not feeling your material, you wouldn't go anywhere. Yeah. So guess what? You just making yourself the laughing stock of the day or week or season.
All right. Well, we will leave it on that note for now, but we need to dabble.
Why asking me? I'm heavy.
Listen, you don't have to put you on the spot sometimes, but we need to get something to eat. In the meantime, when we go to the menu, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have more.
Small portions.
I know you're pumping. I know you're pumping.
Yeah. So, pumping and stripping.
I don't want no rehab. I hooked on carnival. We don't need no rehab. We hooked on carnival. We don't need no rehab.
The Buzz is sponsored by B-Mobile, Imagine Next, Toyota, Let's Go Places, First Citizens Bank, we put you first.
Start it now! We don't want to start it. We ready to start it. Make me mobile to start it. Cause we make the carnival. We don't want to start it. We ready to start it. Make me mobile to start it. Cause we make the carnival.
Upload your pics, tweets, and videos to our social wall. Use hashtag StartItCarnival. Blink B Mobile. Start it!
Start it now!
Hey! Olia, I have some exciting news. Do you know that K Casa on the Avenue is open 24 hours? I just realized this. It's about 4 in the morning and I'm here and they're preparing breakfast for me. So guess what? Check out K Casa on the Avenue. Shal Marshall endorse it. Remember that.